بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome to episode 50 of the series, The Authentic Statements of the Companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In this episode, we take the statement of Sa'ad bin Abi Waqaas radiyallahu anhu. His son narrating this, he said, "My father heard me," Sa'ad bin Abi Waqaas heard me when I was making dua, saying, "Oh Allah, I ask from you Jannah and its blessings and happiness and this and that, and I seek refuge with you from hellfire and its chains and cuffs and this and that." So Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas, when he heard his son making such a dua, mentioning all these specifics and the details, he said, "O my son, indeed I heard the Prophet ﷺ say, there will be some people who will transgress in dua. There will be some people who will transgress in dua." That's what the Prophet ﷺ said. So Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas told his son, he said, beware not to be from them. Beware not to be from them. From these people who the Prophet ﷺ described who will transgress in dua. Beware not to be from them. For indeed, if you're given Jannah, you will be given Jannah and what's in it from goodness. Everything, all the goodness and blessings in Jannah. If you get Jannah, you'll get everything that's in it. And if you're protected from hellfire, you'll be protected from hellfire and everything that's bad in it. In other words, it's enough for a person to make dua and ask Allah for Jannah and seek refuge with Allah from hellfire. If they get Jannah, they're going to get Jannah and all the blessings in it. We don't need to specify the details of what we want in Jannah and the blessings that are in Jannah. We don't need to specify the punishment in hellfire when seeking refuge with Allah from hellfire. It's enough to seek refuge with Allah from hellfire, and if we're protected from hellfire, inshallah, we're protected from hellfire and everything that's in it. All the punishment and torment that's in it, all the misery that's in hellfire, we're protected from all of it. We don't need to be specific with the dua. We don't want to be from the people who will transgress in dua. They'll transgress in dua. In other words, they'll make dua in an inappropriate way or ask for things that aren't appropriate. And this is a form, again, of transgressing in dua. And unfortunately, you see a lot of people fall into that these days. You know, even some shuyukh, when they're making dua, they mention all the details, or they mention things that should not be mentioned, and they fall under this transgressing in dua and making dua. Transgressing in dua is more broad than this specifically, but this is included in transgressing in dua. Some people ask for things that are haram. That's a form of transgressing in dua. Some people ask for things that breaks off the ties of kinship. Some people make dua for things that aren't permissible. Some people make dua for things that they know are impossible. We know, for example, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was the last and final prophet and messenger. Someone to come today and make dua asking Allah to make them a prophet or messenger, they're transgressing in dua. They're asking for things that are not permissible for them to be asking for. So all these are forms of transgressing in dua, and this is one of them, asking for specifics too much beyond what someone should be mentioning. Because if they're given Jannah, they're going to get everything in it. They don't need to mention all the details of what they are looking for in Jannah. And if they're protected from hellfire, they're protected from all of its punishment and what's in it. They don't need to mention all the specifics of what they're seeking refuge from. There's another narration also that's authentic from Abdullah bin Mughaffal radiallahu anh. That companion heard his son saying, "O Allah, I ask you for the white castle on the right hand side of Jannah if I enter it." And so when he heard his son making this dua, Abdullah bin Mughaffal radiallahu anh said, "O my son, ask Allah for Jannah and seek refuge with Allah from hellfire. For indeed I heard the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ say, there will be some people who will transgress in dua." Again, warning his son not to be from those people, not to be from those who will transgress in dua. Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullah khairan, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.